Hello, everyone. Shay's Creations again. And guess what I'm going to make? You know, I'm not making a meal. I'm just going to make something to eat. Okay, let's get that out the way. I'm making myself a grilled cheese, but I never had pepper jack cheese before. So this is my first time. I'm just now opening it, and I'm going to see if I like it. I actually purchased it because someone else was supposed to be enjoying a sandwich or something with me. So they chose this cheese. And I decided, since I'm in classes and I'm taking a break, I'm going to try this cheese. Ugh, ugh. It's gross. It's gross. Now, just because I said it smells gross doesn't mean I'm not going to try it. I'm always willing to make a try out of something. Just in case I don't like it, I'm going to make cheddar cheese. There's something about cheddar cheese that you need two slices. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it back like a puzzle to match the cheese, and that's one of the issues with my mind. So there goes that. So I'm gonna just put my second cheese on top, and then my spatula. I'm gonna flip it in a minute. Oh, I turned it down too much. Oh, that looks delicious, boys and girls. Now I'm just gonna rotate it around the pan to pick up the rest of my beautiful butter. And then I'm going to flatten it down, flatten it down. We have no water still in the building. And guess what? Timu delivered my freaking package with my doll baby's outfit in it. And guess what? The freaking elevator is broken. I can only hope that it's in the mailbox. Huh. That's all I can hope. I actually had my caseworker or manager, whatever you call it, give me some schools a couple of months ago because I wanted to go back to school. I knew there was something that I wanted to do. I just didn't know what it is I wanted to do. But for the last few months, whatever the case may be, let me turn it off now. And I'm going to turn it around. But my cheese is not fully melted. So I'm going to let the heat from the pot just melt the cheese, but the bread is already cooked, and we don't want burnt bread, do we? No. Anyway, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just know I've been going through a transition of changing different things about my life and stuff like that. And I realized that although I go through different stages of depression and all that other stuff, what gets me through the day is being faithful and stay. I have faith that I'm going to make it through. Sometimes the darkness hits me like today when I feel a certain way, but I'm not feeling that way right now. And I'm thankful because I have gotten some really nice comments this morning. And so thank you so much, Coral. You are a rock star. You hear me? Anyway, this morning when I woke up, I had a fight in my mind about a certain individual in my life. And I wanted to fight, of course, against what I was having on my mind, but I couldn't understand something. But then I keep going back to the fact that I don't know how to read the Bible. And then I'm watching preachers on TV, I'm listening to music, I'm watching sermons, I'm going through whatever I'm going through, and I'm interested, and I'm this, and I can see a whole lot of transitions in my life over the last year or two. Anyway, this morning it dawned on me what school I wanted to go to. I want to become a pastor. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not the person that will stand at the altar and try to teach the congregation, but I would like to be a pastor because what I would do with that certificate for my community, which is already in me, that stems from the kindness that it runs through me. So I've been in classes all day, and you would not believe now I'm able to understand. Like we're doing the leader in Corinthians, I think 14, 13, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm never going to be able to do that. Anyway, I'm able to understand a lot of stuff I was confused about, especially when I was a non-believer. This morning, I was watching a video where they were finding some science that was proven in the Bible against non-believers and things like that. It was basically an open conversation with acceptance of everyone's personal view, whether you are a believer or you're not. So I found it very interesting. But my notebook that I have is full of biblical verses. I'm able to understand them. One of them in Corinthians, I was a little bit under not a little confusion. So I asked someone to help explain that to me because I got to take a test, and they let you take a little quizzes, but the actual test you only get to take one time. So I said I'm gonna do my classes all day. I already took 2 naps and went right back to my classes. And the class I'm in now is 5 hours. So I think I did it about 3 hours already. And I noticed I mixed up the sandwiches. I don't know which one is which. So, but what I do know is that even if I don't pass the class and even if I don't get a certificate, the knowledge is what I'm grateful for because I like to learn. So here goes that. You best believe I'm gonna try to pass the damn class, right? All right. Let's get that. Now, let's see if we can figure out which one is which. Now, this one has that's cheddar, and this is jalapeno because jalapeno has the little things inside of it. And I like to have my food hot. Oh, this looks beautiful. You may think this is burnt, but this is beautiful. That butter in there, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Mm. 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 It's not hot. It just has it has a kick to it. It's kind of perfect for somebody who like flavor like me. It's good. Mm. Oh, hot. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. It's a little hot. I'm not gonna lie. there's a little piece of hot floating around in the back of my mouth that we are, but not enough to make you not want to eat the whole sandwich. Not that kind of hot. Definitely, I will be buying it again to make another grilled cheese with it. Oh. Oh. I need to bring my walker in the kitchen because I could fall at any time. And if I would have reached for that damn pot and burned my hand on that stove, but the refrigerator handle is doing a good job. It's doing a good job. This is delicious, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I couldn't eat this cold. I'm having lemonade flavored water. Boys and girls, my refrigerator is on Embarrassmentville Lane. It's basically, you can see the back. So I don't know, but I'm grateful for this last bit of lemonade that I have. I need some more. Oh, I have to come up with $25 to pay for my student ID, and I almost called my mother this morning to ask her for the $25, but I said no. Although there's a chance I may not get my Social Security check, I'm going to hope and pray I do get it. But I'm going to hope that I have enough to get it because I want my student ID. Yes, boys and girls. I had this in the refrigerator since yesterday or sometime in the middle of the night. And this is like room temperature. It's like room temperature. I need some coldness to my beverages, especially since I'm having hot flashes 1 minute I'm freezing. It's horrible. Y'all don't want to be me, baby. Y'all don't want to be me. Now, I hope and pray the water comes back on. I'm strange about my ice tray. I like to wash my ice tray after each use. It is statistically stated that the ice tray is the filthiest part of your refrigerator or your kitchen. And I could believe that if I lived in a whatever house and people would go in and out of the refrigerator, but I don't behave that way in my home with my things. I like to wash my ice tray. So I normally fill up this with a whole ice tray and then go from there. But I hope we get more water because I only have one ice tray left. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and chiming into my video. I'm not sure how long I will be live on YouTube again, but for right now, it's what I needed to get me through this hump of emotional unwellness I was dealing with. And I'm going to go resume my classes. Each service that they do and they teach, there's a prayer that you have to go through. I'm not able to read it on the screen, although I enlarge the screen. I can't read the prayer, but I do try to follow through with the prayer, so I'm feeling a lot better. But there's a compassion leader. I believe there's a certificate for a compassion leader, and everything about the compassion leader sound like me and how I feel inside my heart. So I'm leaning towards something in that without being the traditional pastor, since I will not be at the altar. I won't be at the altar. No. Bye-bye.